Up next is a featherweight clash between South Korea's Choi Yeong Gwang and New Zealand's Ting.
Choi Yeong Gwang from South Korea, the Crusader, folks. He's back again. A huge favorite here at Legend. Training out of Team Nova, just outside of Seoul. Very well-rounded, explosive fighter. Deeply religious. And on a side note, Ali, he's my mom's favorite fighter.
Well, Ting, a Malaysian-born fighter. We've seen him a couple of times before in Legend. He's a Malaysian-born but emigrated to New Zealand when he was 7 years old. Now he says his dream to come back and fight in front of his original hometown, in front of the Malaysian fans. Turned pro in 2011 and says he's very proud to show his Malaysian roots in his hometown of New Zealand.
The tape. Choi Yeong Gwang, 27 years old, little older than Ting, who's 23. They both made weight just fine, almost exactly the same height, and both of them train both MMA.
And now, this contest is 3 rounds in Legend's 66kg featherweight division. 嚟緊將會係分別有3個回合嘅66公斤羽量級賽事。Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man holds a record of 8 wins and 6 losses. He stands at 174 centimeters tall and is fighting at 66 kilograms, fighting out of his home country, South Korea. 首先介紹南方嘅選手，賽事紀錄係8勝同埋6負，身高174厘米，體重66公斤，嚟自南韓。Ladies and gentlemen, Choi Yeong Gwang! And his opponent, fighting out the red corner. This man holds a record of 5 wins and 1 loss. He stands at 173 centimeters tall and is fighting at 66 kilograms, fighting out of his home country, New Zealand. 然後介紹紅方嘅選手，賽事紀錄係5勝同埋1負，身高173厘米。體重66公斤，嚟自新西蘭。Ladies and gentlemen, Evil F. Ting! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the ring is Vegas Chow. 而賽事開始嘅時候，台上嘅評判係 Vegas Chow.
Okay, fighters, you know the rules. Okay, defend yourself at all times. Obey my instructions at all times. Touch gloves, go back to the side.
We've got two legend veterans here facing off in Choi Yeong Gwang and Ev Ting, Vaughn. Was that a Wing Chun low kick there?
Ooh, was that a low blow there?
I think he ducked down just in time to avoid that. Nice takedown from Choi Yeong Gwang.
Choi Yeong Gwang told me in an interview the other day that he's looking to finish this fight in the second round. He said that after he wins this fight, he wants to beat Kawanago and take the belt. And after he beats Kawanago, he wants to go up a division and beat up Jadamba. Can you believe that?
Well, let's start off with Ev Ting first and take it from there. Very ambitious young man, obviously. Very confident. But right now, he's in Ev Ting's guard and being locked up, and Ev Ting's looking to lock up a triangle, it looks like.
Oh, he's got his arm stuck there between Choi's calf and thigh. He's unable to use that hand to defend. The deep half guard is not really such a good move in MMA, but he's escaped now. Choi looking to do as much damage as he can here on the ground.
Ev Ting's still trying to go for that. It looks like a triangle or an armbar or set up something.
Yeah, maybe it's something I haven't seen before.
There we go. But it doesn't look like it's going to take from there.
Such an experienced fighter like Choi cannot be tricked so easily. See in Choi's corner, head coach of Team Nova, Mr. Bak. A real genius. He showed me some videos of some new fighting strategies working on with his students up there, and it's so impressive. You can also see that in the caliber of his legend fighters. Choi Yeong Gwang, also Namyo Cho, and Yang Hae-jun. This is a great position for ground and pound if that's really what Choi's plan is. He's past the guard, but he hasn't gone completely into side control. He stays in half guard like this, where the threat of those triangles and arm bars are non-existent, but he can still land just as many powerful punches as he could in full guard.
Well, so far Choi Yeong Gwang having much the better of it in the first half of this first round, dominating position, and really beating Ev Ting up from the top, whether it's in half guard or full guard.
Oh, look at this! He's wrapping up a choke now. Rear naked choke.
What is this? It looks like it could take it. It's a very odd position to pull off a choke from.
From this position, it's not impossible to escape. Yeah, and you can see Ev Ting is out now.
Yeah, Choi Yeong Gwang bailing before wasting too much energy on that. But still, he's still in the good position and continuing to beat up Ev Ting.
Yeah, look at him pinning his head down and dropping those elbows. Ting really unable to move here. He's trapped against the ropes, controlled well by Choi. And well, he's got full guard back. That's a step forward at least.
And again, Ev Ting trying to set up a submission from the bottom here, but it's not going to fly on a veteran like Choi Yeong Gwang. Such a tough guy as well.
Less than a minute left in the first round. It's been all Choi Yeong Gwang. Ooh, a knee to the head. I like that. There's another one.
Well, just about 40 seconds left, and Choi Yeong Gwang is improving his position further on Ev Ting.
Ooh. Ev Ting able to get up, but he pays the price, eating a high kick on his way up.
A knee from Choi Yeong Gwang.
Seems like Ting is a little bit tired. We've seen him in other fights a bit more aggressive.
10 seconds left in this opening round.
He should survive, go back to his corner, regroup, and come into the second round with a new plan.
A dominant round there from South Korea's Choi Yeong Gwang against New Zealand, but Malaysian-born New Zealander Ting. Remember, folks, if you want to keep updated on the latest things happening, on Legend, just go to legendfc.com, and there you'll get the latest on the news, events, updates, and Ringo photos. I know you like that, Vaughn.
Hello.
At legendfc.com. Well, what's Ting got to do to turn that round, Vaughn? It looks like a huge uphill task for him at this point.
Well, really, he's got to not be on the bottom because he's unable to escape at all, and his submission attempts are so far not a threat. Ting training out of Auckland MMA. Ooh, nice left hand by Ting.
Oh, he's rocked him.
Is it another comeback fight? Choi diving for the double leg. Ting able to stuff it, but he's up against the ropes and eventually...
he does not want to be here.
Yeah, this is where he spent the majority of the first round. And ooh, those are nice elbows. I like that.
Ting teeing off on the elbows against Choi Yeong Gwang on the side of the head. Now, Choi Yeong Gwang, I do not know how rocked he was from that first punch, but they're out of the ropes now, so the referee's going to bring them back in.
Oh, start standing.
Them up.
Choi Yeong Gwang not happy about that. Nice teep by Ting.
Ting is teeing off on Choi Yeong Gwang, and that will make his takedowns a bit less effective.
I think those elbows are hurting Choi. He sort of just toppled over there for a second. Wonder how rocked he was from that. Ting is an incredible striker and definitely can hang here on the feet with Choi. That's where I'd like to see him spend the rest of this fight.
He's getting ready to tee off on some knees against Choi Yeong Gwang. But going for that throw, that was a bad idea.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was the smartest move. Now he's in the worst, really bad position, and it's not so easy for Ting to escape someone like Choi's top control. One thing I have noticed, though, is that Ting has a lot more energy coming into the second round than he did in the first round. I'm happy about that.
Yeah, it seemed like a different guy coming into this round, and with that flurry of punches at the beginning, Choi Yeong Gwang does look suddenly very rocked, and again teeing off with those elbows, Vaughn.
Yeah, they score points, but I don't know. I don't think he's going to knock out. I don't think he's going to knock him out or even win. You know, he's scoring points with the hits, but Choi's scoring points with the top control. So the best thing to do is to abandon the strikes from the bottom, find a way to your feet, and start striking there. Now Choi is he's in full mount. Now he's got Ting's back, and he's in the corner,
in a world of trouble, and still 2.5 minutes to go in this round. Ting is just curling up, and he has to try and get out of this position. He cannot just curl up.
Yeah, curling up is the same thing as tapping out. You can't stay like that for too long. If you're not intelligently defending yourself, the referee will step in and save you.
This is the worst position that Ting could possibly be in against Choi Yeong Gwang, but he is trying at least to get out of it. He has to be careful not to give up his back.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the second round.
Choi Yeong Gwang looking to wrap up his arms in a gift wrap there so that he can take his arm out of contention, but still.
Yeah, so far Choi is, you know, he's doing as best he can. He's trying really hard to escape Choi's top game, but it's just spinning around, transitioning from back mount.
Whoa, a nice elbow from the back.
Yes, back mount to mount. That was a nice elbow. Minute and a half left in this round.
Ting trying to escape from this terrible position. Choi Yeong Gwang working for the rear naked choke. Ting in a whole heap of trouble. Can he ride it out for the rest of this round and get back up on his feet for the third, Vaughan? That's the crucial question.
1 minute to go. Yeong Gwang predicted that he would knock Ting out in the second round, and so far, that looks unlikely. Ting gets on top. Good work from Ting. Now he can drop those elbows. It's a much better position to drop elbows from than when he was on the bottom. Look at Choi wrapping up the rubber guard. So he's got him here in the rubber guard. Ting is unable to posture his head up. And Choi still has one hand free to work for submissions. Mission control.
Mission control.
We don't see that much in MMA. Ooh, another nice short elbow from Ting. Looks like this round is going to end.
He will survive this round, but he's taken a lot of domination, taken a big beating.
Here he is, trying to do his best he can to strike from the bottom there. Some nice short elbows. Stifling Choi's game. Here Ting is, wrapped up on the bottom for nearly the entire round. Defends the chokes, turns himself back to the top position.
Third and final round, Vaughan. Ting's got to pull something miraculous out of the bag if he's going to turn this fight around.
Well, we can expect Choi to shoot for the takedown. I'd like to see Ting lower his hips a little and prepare for the double leg, because that seems to be Choi's preference. High kick from Choi. Ooh, swing and a miss. And there's a kick
nice
that
kick.
lands really noisy. We hear it all the way over here clearly.
Oh,
beautiful.
Nice.
He's got Choi's back. Choi does a good job to reverse him.
Choi incredibly strong, almost lost position, but just pure strength. Reverse it, now it's into his guard.
Choi back in the half guard. A great position for ground and pound, and Choi really unable to do much from this position. Coach back in Choi's corner, giving him instructions in Korean. Ting just looks exhausted. You're right though, Ali. It seems equally as much a technique issue as it does a strength issue. Choi just seems so much stronger than Ting here, doesn't he?
He has that explosiveness whereby even when Ting does manage to take him down, he can reverse it in an instant.
Ting training out of a great fight camp in Auckland, New Zealand, Auckland MMA, coached by head coach Hamish Robertson. They have a new location, folks. If you're ever in Auckland, stop by and train. Ting's got a hold of his wrist, a nice elbow there. Ooh, mouthpiece beat out of his mouth. Oh, Choi looking to wrap up an armbar.
Yeong Gwang doing a good job of making space from the guard so he can land those punches and elbows. Ting trying his best to close that space, but like you said, Yeong Gwang is such a physical specimen. He's so strong.
Choi seems to be playing it safe here. He's content that he's won the last 2 rounds and he's winning the 3rd round too. He's not doing anything risky.
And he knows that Ting is the one that's got to take the risks.
Yes, that's true too. He's just sapped so much energy out of Ting in this fight. But Ting still look at him, he's still coming back with those hard elbows from the bottom, doing everything he can to get the win here.
And perhaps Choi Yeong Gwang looking a little bit tired now, not having as much.
Oh,
no,
there
he's
it is.
wrapping up the
Oh
armbar.
my God.
This is
finally
bad news.
Ting's got it. He's got an armbar. Is he going to be able to tap out Choi Yeong Gwang? Look at the grimace on his face. He's doing everything he can to finish this. Is it going to be enough?
And he's got 1 minute left to do it. Choi Yeong Gwang putting his foot in Ev Ting's neck to try and neutralize that armbar attempt, but he still got it.
You can still, it doesn't matter if he gets to his knees, you can still finish the armbar. Choi is out. Close call for Choi.
That was a close one.
Nice work by Ting.
Unfortunately for Ev Ting, that armbar attempt meant he's lost position and he's now side mounted. Oh, he's going for is that a reverse triangle?
You can get the triangle from there. It's not exactly easy, but it's possible. Oh,
Oh,
I
those
like
knees.
those knees. Beautiful. Crafty work by Ev Ting. He's tricky.
Wow. He tried to go for the mount, but Ev Ting caught him in the half guard. Choi Yeong Gwang, like, as I was saying, he's looking a little bit tired now. Hasn't got that explosiveness that he had in the first or second rounds.
Ten seconds left. It looks like Choi's going to be able to take this one home. Yep. Ev Ting quick back to his feet.
Let's take a look at some of the highlights from that round.
Look at these takedowns. It was really, really tricky. One guy goes for the takedown, the other guy stuffs it, the other guy goes for the takedown, the other guy reverses it. In the end, Choi gets on top. That was kind of cool. Big right hand from Choi, beats the mouthpiece out of Ting's mouth. And then here we see Ting wrap up an armbar, and it was so tight. Choi sticks his foot in Ting's throat, manages to pull through, and well, who do you think won?
Well, I know it's up to the judges for that one. And if you want to try and score these fights yourself, you can just go ahead and download the iJudge Fights app for iOS and Android. Just go to www.ijudgefights.com. It was a closer fight in the end, but I have to say Choi Yeong Gwang seemed the more dominant in that one.
Well, you know who my mom's cheering for.
Great show of mutual respect from both fighters at the end of that fight, but I think Ev Ting knows that his South Korean opponent has won this one.
Yeah. Stranger things have happened though, Ali.
They have indeed, when you leave it to the judges.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. 經過3個回合之後，我哋呢台嘅評判分數決定勝負。Judge Arvind Lalwani scores the contest 30-26 for Choi Yeong Gwang. 評判 Arvind Lalwani 俾32分，Choi Yeong Gwang 優勝。Judge Hadi Ghani scores the contest 29-28 for Ev Ting. 評判 Hadi Ghani 俾29-28分，Ev Ting 優勝。Judge Benny Te scores the contest 29-27. 評判 Benny Te 俾19-17分，以分歧決定而勝出嘅係 for the winner by split decision, Choi Yeong Gwang!
Well, a split decision win, Ali. That's why we're sitting in the commentator booth and not judging fights, because we wouldn't call it that way.
Yeah, a bit surprising, but the right guy won in the end, I think.
Sure.